Hello. Today we will continue with Chapter 2 and we'll do 2.5. 2.5 is very similar to what we did in 2.4 in that we're looking at applications of sets. So we did one of those actually when we talked about the different types of exercise habits in a survey, right? In 2.5, we're just going to look at it a little bit more specifically, and we're going to concentrate on both 2 and 3 set Venn diagrams. So this one shouldn't be super hard since we've done most of this already. It's kind of a review, but it's just a way to help you with the word problems. So in example 1, it says, at Erie Community College, a survey was taken to determine where students studied on campus. Of those 250 surveyed, it was determined that 167 studied in the library, 138 studied in the cafeteria, and 75 studied in both the library and the cafeteria. So let's look at some important things. So and is my intersection, right? These do not say only or not, right? And so again, just like last time, be very careful with those limiting words. So I'm going to go ahead and make a Venn diagram to make this a little bit easier to see. So we have the universal set. And we know that inside that box is a total of 250 people. And then I have my 2 circles. So I've got people that studied in the library. And then I've got people that studied in the cafeteria. Again, make sure to give yourself enough room to write inside the overlap of those circles, right? So just like with the 3 set Venn diagram, it's always easier to start in the middle. So I want somebody or the people that did both, that studied in the library and in the cafeteria. And so that's where we put these 75 because they studied in the library and they studied in the cafeteria. So those 75 people will go here. The 138 people that studied in the cafeteria, again, there is no limiting word. There's nothing that says they only studied in the cafeteria or that they studied in the cafeteria but not the library, right? And so in order to do this, I'm going to have to take that 138, and I'm going to have to subtract the 75 people that studied in both. When I do that, that leaves me with 63 people that studied in the cafeteria. And then I can do the similar thing with the 167 people that studied in the library. Again, it does not say that they only studied in the library. It does not say that they did not study in the cafeteria. So in order to find out what goes in the part that's just to the L, I have to subtract those 75. So 167 and then subtract the 75. And that's going to leave me with 92 people that studied here. And then just like last time, if I want to find this last little number, which is outside, I take that 250, I subtract the 92, the 75, the 63, and that leaves me 20 people that didn't study in either. And so now that I have my Venn diagram, I can answer my questions. So part A says how many did not study in either the library or the cafeteria. So that's the number that we just found at the end. There were 20 people that did not study in either. Studied in the library but not the cafeteria. So here's our limiting words, right? I want them to be in library, not cafeteria. And so the people that were in the library and not in the cafeteria, there were 92 people. So similar to that would be part C, studied in the cafeteria but not the library. So I want them in the cafeteria, not in the library, and there were 63 people that studied in the cafeteria but not in the library. And then the last one wants to know how many people studied in either the library or. So this is my union, right? So that means I want anybody in L or anybody in C. So all of the stuff from L, all of the stuff from C, not counting the overlap twice, right? So basically to do this, I'm just going to take the 92 plus the 75 plus the 63. And when I do that, I end up with 230 people. So two-set Venn diagrams usually are not super hard for people. Sometimes they can be a little bit confusing. Again, be careful with limiting words, things like that. Right? So in example 2, now we're going to have another three-set Venn diagram. So similar to, again, the one that we did in 2.4 with the types of exercise. So this time, we're looking at people who are going on vacation. So Liberty Travel surveyed 125 potential customers. All right, so there's my universe. And the following information was obtained. 68 people want to go to Hawaii, 53 people want to go to Las Vegas, 47 want to go to Disney World, 34 want to go to Hawaii and Las Vegas, 26 want to go to Las Vegas and Disney World, 23 want to go to Hawaii and Disney World, and 18 want to go to all three. So, first thing first, make our Venn diagram, right? So I know there's a total of 125 people in my box. So there's my universe. I know there's a total of 125 people in there. My circles. I've got Hawaii. Make sure to give yourself enough room. I've got Las Vegas. And I've got Disneyland. So again, we look for the limiting words, right? It doesn't say people only wanted to go to this place or only wanted to go to that place. It doesn't tell me how many people wanted to go nowhere. So I want to start with people that wanted to go to all three. So I will start with my 18 people that want to go to all three. So they will go in the middle. If I'm going to start in the middle, now I want to look for all my ands, right? So all my intersections. And those are those three. They don't say only, they don't say but not, there's no limiting word, and so I'm going to have to subtract those 18, right? So this will be 23 minus 18, 26 minus 18, and 34 minus 18. And so that means that going to Hawaii and Disney World, there would be 5 people. Going to Las Vegas and Disney World, there will be 8 people. And going to Hawaii and Las Vegas only, that will be 16 people. Now that I have all of my overlaps done, now I can go for my entire circles. Again, none of these say only or but not, so I'm talking about the entire circle, right? So if I start with Disney World, that's the entire green circle. There were 47 total people who wanted to go to Disney World. I'm going to get rid of the 5, the 18, and the 8 that wanted to go somewhere else. And when I do that, that leaves me 16 people that only wanted to go to Disney World. I can do the same thing for Las Vegas. A total of 53 people that wanted to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to get rid of all of the other numbers in the blue circle, so minus the 16, minus the 18, minus the 8. And that leaves me 11 people that only wanted to go to Las Vegas. And then in my red circle, people going to Hawaii. A total of 68 people wanted to go. I'm going to get rid of all of the other numbers in red, so 16, 18, and 5. And that leaves me 29 people who only wanted to go to Hawaii. And then to find my last part, the crazy people that don't want to go to any 3 of these places, right? Any of the 3 places here. I'm going to take that 125. I'm going to subtract all the numbers. And when I do that, that gives me 22 crazy people who do not want to go any of these 3 places. Now that I have my Venn diagram, I can answer my questions. So part A, how many people did not want to go to any of the destinations? That's that last number that we found. So this was 22 people. How many people wish to travel only to Hawaii? So only Hawaii. They don't want to go to Las Vegas. They don't want to go to Disney World. They only want to go to Hawaii. That was the 29 people. Okay, so now I want to go to Disney World and, so intersection, right, but not Hawaii. So now I have limiting words. So I want it to be in the Disney World circle, so in the green, in the Las Vegas circle, in the blue. So between green and blue, but not in Hawaii, so not in the red. So I want it to be in green, in blue, not in red, and that leaves me only 8 people. Okay, so now we're going to go Disney World or Las Vegas, but not Hawaii. So this time we're looking for all of the stuff in green, all of the stuff in blue, but none of the stuff in red, right? So all of the stuff in green, all of the stuff in blue, but none of the stuff in red. And so now we have to take those numbers. So 11 plus 8 plus 16, and that gives me a total of 35 people. And then for part E, I want to travel to exactly one destination. So I don't want to go to Hawaii and Las Vegas. I don't want to go to Disneyland or Las Vegas. I don't want to go to Hawaii and Disneyland. I don't want to go to all three. I only want to go to one place, right? And so the people that only want to go to one place are here, here, and here. So I'm going to add 29 plus 11 plus 16, and that gives me a total of 56 people. So that's it for Chapter 2. If you have any questions or need any help with anything, please feel free to email me and I will try to contact you as soon as I can. Have a good day.